Welcome back to my channel. My name is Carter Walker. I love talking about movies, music, comics, and games. And I have another horror movie ranking for you guys. This time it is the Child's Play franchise, or the Chucky franchise. I have always been terrified of Chucky, and so I've never seen the franchise. I watched Child's Play 1 for the first time last year, actually while editing a video. That's weird to think about. Maybe it was earlier this year. And I was like, oh, the rest of them are on Peacock. I might as well check them out. Because I've been wanting to check out new horror movies, or more accurately, more horror movies that I haven't seen, like from the 80s and 90s and 2000s. And so when I saw Child's Play 2 was on Peacock and streaming, I was like, it's time. I gotta check them out. I gotta check them out. And all of them were streaming. So I wanted to sit down and rank all 7 Chucky films. I won't wait any further. I will get right into it. My bottom number 7 is, of course, as most people can tell, it's Seed of Chucky. I honestly did not like this movie. It went way too far into the over-the-top slapstick comedy, and the Glenn and Glenda stuff did not work for me at all. I detested that character. I detested their arc, their dialogue, just everything about them. I think did not work in the slightest. Just the way Glenn pees his pants. I don't like his voice. Sorry, Billy Boyd. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like everything about Glenn and Glenda. To me, it just bugged me so bad. I understand what Don Mancini was going for. To me, the identity crisis and the confusion should have been handled better, and it was just handled very, very clunky. There's just too much going on. It's just over the top. Really, the only positive I can give this movie is some of Chucky's lines are great, like when he's like, "I'm Chucky, the killer doll." And I was like, finally, he accepts that he's Chucky. Like, it's about freaking time, man. We're like 5 movies into this MF. We gotta accept that this Chucky, he's not getting out. Enough of that Dambala, enough of that Ade do it. I'm sick of it, dude. We gotta get into him just being Chucky and give up the fact that he's never gonna be Charles Lee Ray again. But yeah, I think there's a few funny lines, like where Jennifer Tilly is on the phone and she goes, they're screaming, and she's like, "Oh, Bound is on cable. Gina Gershon is fingering me." That killed me. I gotta say, that's like one of the funniest lines in the whole
knew very nicely.
That line
was
golden.
Very,
but to me, all the body swapping with like Tiffany and Jennifer Tilly, and she's dead, he's dead, this, that, it just didn't really work for me. And I understand it's been done before in the Child's Play franchise, and it will continue to be done. I've just never been too big of a fan of the over-the-top, like, voodoo incantations where anything can really happen, and it's just so over the top, and like he's beaten off into a cup. I mean, that was kind of fun. But just the stuff with Redman and Jennifer Tilly and all of that, I didn't like it. The kills were kind of bland, apart from like the beheading and Redman getting disemboweled. To me, I didn't really dig it this much, and I actually really disliked it, if I'm being honest. I don't know why I'm kind of like eating up. I really disliked this movie. There's a few moments, like I said, that really worked for me, but as a whole, I felt it was clunky, it's messy, I don't have any nostalgia for it, and so for me, I was like, this movie, to me, is not good, and I really disliked it. Coming in at number 6 is another movie kind of in the vein of Seed, not with tone, but with the over-the-top voodoo stuff, and it is full of Chucky. Again, with Seed, I didn't like this movie, and I understand there's a lot of people that really do like it. To me, the writing was just terrible, in my opinion. There's so many plot holes, inconveniences so that the plot can continue. They turn Andy into an imbecile in this. Just like, I don't know, just everything in this movie didn't work for me at all. The only reason I think it's better than Seed is the tone is more consistent, and the kills are way better, especially the head stomp kill. That was nuts. That was crazy. And then the one where Chucky like shoves his arm at the chick, that was pretty nuts. But for me, I enjoyed the setting, the different, how it differentiates itself from the curse, the tone, the setting, and I love seeing Scar Chucky back. But I mean, there's a few lines that work for me. Like all Chucky movies, there's a few one-liners, like where he's arguing with himself. I thought that was kind of funny. But anytime there's more than one Chucky doll in a movie or TV show, I just kind of lose interest pretty quick. But to me, I just don't enjoy it and so over the top with the voodoo. I enjoy it. It's a little more toned down. The tone is more consistent with Chucky being the only one throwing out one-liners. I might be getting the tone totally wrong here because I watched them all so quick in succession. But again, the writing for this one really failed, and the acting I found very, very bland. Apart from Dora, she is an absolute treasure in these movies and the series. she blows everyone away, no offense. Her and Brad Dourif are incredible. They're just on another level. I didn't like it. I'd probably rate it only a tiny bit higher than C just because Liz kills. I forgot a Child's Play movie. So if you're watching this video, I totally forgot about the Child's Play 2019 remake. And I don't think it would work if I just completely said, oh, it's ranked right here. So I'll just give my quick thoughts about it right now. Child's Play 2019 remake, I actually do enjoy it. I like the spin it takes on AI. Of course, making Chucky personality-less is a big mistake in my mind. The whole appeal of him is Chucky, voiced by Brad Dourif, Charles Ray. But I really enjoyed the more somber take on Andy and Aaron. Barkley, I enjoyed their relationship and dynamic more. I love Brian Tyree Henry, but I don't think he's that great as Mike Norris. The kills are fantastic, though. I love the kills in this movie, but again, it is sorely missing Chucky, classic Chucky, Charles Lee Ray, Brad Dourif. It's missing all of that, so sadly. But while I think it is fun, it's a good rewatch, I really would put it probably smack dab in the middle of the list. If I'm going to watch a Child's Play movie, I'll probably throw something else in apart from this. But by no means I think it's a bad movie. I just think it's fun. Okay, number 5, we have Curse of Chucky. This is Don Mancini going back to the horror roots of Chucky with a more gothic horror vibe of everyone walking through a mansion. And I enjoyed the setback or return to the gothic horror and the horror vibe of Chucky. I don't think it was done as well as it could have. It wasn't as scary as it could have been. I really enjoyed maybe the first fourth or third of the movie. However, once everyone starts biting the dust, I found the acting just go off the deep end. The writing, again, takes too many contrivances, too many conveniences, and I'm like, man, this is just a little too much for me. But I really enjoyed a few of the kills, especially the dinner room scene with the chili and the priest's kill. That was fantastic. Of course, homage to the Changeling was really fun. But to me, the characters really changed it for me, and I just didn't enjoy a lot of this movie due to the characters and the dialogue. I think the script again was weak. So the bottom 3 Chucky movies for me personally all suffer from a weak script in my mind, and just poor writing and poor dialogue, apart from Chucky's one-liners. And Chucky's design was yikes. I did not enjoy his design, and this looks so weird to me. But I get why it's there. Again, there's a reason for it if you watch the movie, but to me it didn't work at all. Well, I appreciate what Don Mancini was going for. Honestly, don't think he hits the mark here, and that's just in my mind. I know a lot of Chucky movies have a lot of fans, but I could be totally wrong. But before I get into the top 4, let me know down in the comments below what your ranking of the Chucky films would be. Have you seen all of them? Do you like all of them? Do you hate all of them? Is Chucky your favorite horror villain? Let me know. I was very interested to see everyone's thoughts down in the comment section below. Without any further ado, let's get right into number 4. Number 4 for me is Child's Play 3. Now, I will admit, fully, I have a large 80s and 90s bias towards horror movies. Automatically have a little bit more love in my heart for it, just because I do love that old style of filmmaking where the sound like clips out. There's still a bunch of film grain. People are just like, just experimenting and seeing what works. They're just throwing everything at the wall, and they're like, ah, this worked, this didn't. To me, that was it's just so fun to go back and watch older horror movies, even if they really are not that great. I think it's just fun to go back and revisit and watch and see everything that was going on at that time. So I fully admit I have a huge 80s bias. I know 3 being this high is a trap for a lot of people, but honestly, I really enjoyed the change to Andy being a little bit older. He's in military school. Chucky no longer wanting to possess him, wants to possess some little dude. I really enjoyed that change of pace, especially if you watch Child's Play 1 and 2, where he's like, I need to possess Andy. That was a ton of fun, and like paintball, he exchanges paintball for real bullets, that was cool. And some of the kills were fun, when he gives that dude a heart attack, that was pretty funny. There's some great one-liners in here. So I would say that I actually enjoyed Child's Play 3. I wouldn't say it's great, but I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's probably in the middle. Like, it's probably like a nice 5.5, 6 out of 10. Like, yes, I'd like to rewatch it. I wouldn't jump. I wouldn't be foaming at the mouth to rewatch it. I wouldn't be like, I need it, because I don't need it. The effects here are great, and it has probably my favorite Chucky death, besides one that's higher up. And it's very, very portable. So overall, I'd say I did enjoy this movie. However, you do miss Kyle from Child's Play 3, who's totally missed here. Who's such a great guy. Getting into number 3. We have Child's Play original. There's the original. They have the original Tom Holland directed, scripted, which people call Child's Play movie. This movie scared me to the core when I was a kid. I remember being about 10 years old. I was in my family's basement. We had just finished our basement. I turned on the TV, and Child's Play was playing. And I was not supposed to be watching this kind of movies, because I'm 10 years old. I was a really big weenie, so I couldn't push any babysitter out the window to her death. And some of those glimpses of me, I was like, I'm done. 10-year-old me was out. And I had such a horrible, irrational fear of Chucky that from about 4th grade to maybe 8th grade, I drew comics every day. I would get little pieces of paper. And my character, Mr. Awesome. This is, I cannot believe I'm talking about this on a YouTube video. This is going to be immortalized. Yes, so Random Comics Incorporated, started by me and Max Fillmore, Luke Knight, and Caleb Osler. We wrote about Chucky because we were all so scared of him. Chucky and Mr. Awesome were villains and they hated each other. And then they became best friends for reasons unknown because I was a weird little kid. Wow, dude, I'm stopping. Anyways, big tangent. I was so scared of Chucky that I made comics about him every day because I was so scared. But finally got the balls to watch this movie earlier this year or late last year. I actually really enjoyed it. I think that it works very well as a thriller horror, as you see, Charles E. Ray transformed, and then toying with that idea, is Chucky real? Isn't he real? Chris Sarandon is a delight as always. I adore him as Mike Norris. Mike Norris is great here. I really enjoy Chris Sarandon, like I just mentioned. All of his dynamics with the parent and Chucky and Andy. Wow, I can't do it. I just love how dark this movie is and how Andy's just walking all around town and no one believes me. He's so cute, and I just think it's so fun. The effects are so great. It's such an interesting idea. So amazing. I really do love watching this movie. Even though it might be a little slow in the beginning, I just adore the effects and what they were able to accomplish here. And it's something that scared me for a long, long time. So I might be a little biased. Coming in at number 2, we have Child's Play 2. And to me, this is like perfect Child's Play 80s, 90s slasher movie to where it's got Andy in a different setting, it's got Kyle there, the kills are ramped up, Chucky is more dynamic here because they improved the practical effects and the puppeteering. Everything is dialed up a little bit more from the first one. You have some great one-liners, like the woman driver's line, that line always gets me. Or he's like, how's it hanging, Phil? And he just snaps his neck. That one's crazy. To me, it manages to find that perfect balance of intense Child's Play, like the first one, and fun, goofy one-liners like the third one, and so on. So for me, this is like the perfect Child's Play. Kyle is so cool. She's a great character. I'm really bummed they never brought her back into the series, but I love Kyle. I think she does a great job on this movie. Her character is just so fun and so dynamic. Her relationship with Andy is fantastic. Of course, the third act in the Toy Factory is insane. It just keeps going and ramps up and ramps up. So it is a very, very fun watch. I adore Child's Play 2. I would honestly recommend it to anybody. But number 1 is Bride of Chucky. Chucky at his best. He's so funny. He's so over the top. The kills are graphic and gory. There's so much going on. The only thing that drags it down is the relationship between Hacker and Idol and the dude. I never remember their names. And I think I've seen this movie twice. It isn't really that great. It's not very fleshed out, so I
think so. You want to get out and check, go down the
That's
inventory,
okay.
or you
I
have
think
it
that
sitting there
the
making a
dynamic
perfect
between
butt
Chucky and
imprint in your
Tiffany,
easy
especially the
wipes.
introduction of Tiffany, and
Thank you. It should all be there.
overall, really does wonders for the
Clothes,
movie.
guns,
I think that
headsets,
it's just
full
like
balls,
so
masks, the drill.
interesting
The
and
files
so
with all
fun
the
to
photos
just
and
change
work.
the element. They're
There's
like,
a
hey,
nice
get rid of
thing
Andy,
that's all
do
real
something different.
position.
And it's something very, very
Conspiracy to
different. I
commit
think it's
robbery
Janet
charge
that
waiting
paid
to happen.
This
What, they're
movie
gonna charge us with
very
thought crime?
funny, actually. A lot of the one-liners,
Not so much
dynamic
thought as everything.
dialogue back and forth between Chucky and Tiffany is just classic. And one of my favorite Chucky moments, if not my favorite Chucky moment, is at the very end when he's about to die and he's like, I'll be back. I always come back. And that's terrible reenactment of that line, but it's just so good. Brad Dourif just delivers it so well, where I love this movie. The only downside in this movie, the only thing where I'm like, it's not a perfect movie, is the ending with the fetus. I'm like, oh, get me out of here. But it's like 30 seconds of ooh, compared to like an hour and a half of, yeah, and that was so bad. But it's like midnight, and my neighbors are, these walls are not thick, guys, I promise. But I actually really enjoy this movie. I think it's a ton of fun. The road trip aspect is great. The kills are fantastic. That was my ranking of all 7 Child's Play films, plus the remake that I had to throw in there at the end because I totally forgot until I got Child's Play 1. As for the TV series, I really loved season 1. In fact, I watched season 1 after I had only seen Child's Play 1, and so none of it really made sense, but I knew the lore. So I watched season 1, went and rewatched all of them. I watched most of season 2, but if I'm being honest, I just couldn't bring myself to finish it. The seed era of Child's Play is my least favorite era, and so I just didn't enjoy where Don Mancini was going with everything. I think it was too over the top, too comical. The kills, of course, were great, but it just didn't really work for me. Season 3 so far, I think the writing is mediocre, but I am enjoying the change of pace like he's planned. And I'm interested to see where it goes from here. I do think I like it more than season 2 already, so that's a plus, but I really enjoyed season 1. So, as always, guys, what is your rating of the Child's Play franchise? Thank you so much for tuning in to another video with me. If you have any movies or things I should review or rate next, let me know down in the comments below. As always, guys, my name is Carter. Have a great rest of your day.
Careful. If you're not careful, they'll clock you, and then you won't get any choice how this is going down. They're meant to be on the top level of this garage on the north side. So, I see 2 ways of doing it. You go up the north ramps and hit them hard and quick, or you go up the south ramps, get in position, and try to get the drop on them from cover. Whatever you like, as long as you get it done. And oh yeah, we don't want anyone looking for you, so put on masks before saying hi. You got the car? Now drop any cops or gangsters or whoever you've got coming after you and bring it to my garment factory. And try not to damage the car too much. You can't rob a bank in a wrecked car.
I'll look after this. Lester will come by your place when you're ready to go.
Hello, everyone. This is Running on Empty Food Review.
Everyone is showing super cool food reviews.
Chester, come up here. Chester.
Ah, your first time.
Wendy's has came out with 2 new items lately. As a matter of fact, this week has actually been a pretty exciting and fun week for fast food. Lots of new releases, so a lot of work for me, but it's also fun because there's a lot of new things to try out. And this is no exception. Wendy's is bringing back Sriracha, folks. That's right, not like Sriracha was ever gone or anything like that, but they're bringing it back. And that they are. They've brought back 2 items now, with sriracha being the signature focus of the dish. They're sriracha bacon fries, which is essentially their fries, their famous fries.
Wendy's new bacon
I'm sending you that hacking program. When you get in the car, you need to get on it and start breaking into their system.
bacon fries.
Coated in a creamy cheese sauce, a little apple with smoked bacon bits, and then it has a sriracha egg sauce as well.
I mean, that's doing great. Merry Christmas to Rory Kringle. He's in Scotland. That's in the UK. And also, Mom. Thanks for watching, Rory. And you guys. Jump forward to her.
Now, what they also have is a sriracha chicken sandwich. Here's one of their more signature specialty chicken sandwiches. Has some pepper jack cheese used with sriracha. I don't think an interesting sandwich, but I was watching television, and what I noticed is that all the advertisements I've been seeing are for the sriracha fries, so I think that's what they're really promoting, at least first. So I thought, well, that's what I'm going to review first.
Anyways, bacon samosa.
Alright, here they are. There's the fries. There's the fries. Here's our fork. We can use that as a little pointer. That's a French fry right there. That's a French fry. That's what they call a French fry. It's made of potato, actually. I don't know if you knew what that thing was. That's a French fry. That's what they call them.
That's pretty good. Who doesn't love bacon? People who don't like bacon.
This here is a mixture, 2-part mixture of their sriracha sauce as well as the creamy cheese sauce. And the brown things are pieces of bacon that comes from the bacon pieces.
This is beautiful. Oh, check this out. Okay, introduce the new bacon sriracha fries from Wendy's. It comes with bacon, comes with a creamy sriracha aioli sauce, and obviously some queso and fries. All for $2.29 plus tax, license, and transfer fees from Wendy's. So what do you think about that one, Judge? Pretty sweet stuff, huh? So yeah, looks pretty nice indeed. Look at that, oh good. So this is the sriracha stuffy. Yeah. Yummy. I also love cheese fries. I love cheese fries. And now they're making it with some.
Okay, time to open the vault. Take out your phone and trigger the door.
They throw bacon like, oh, that couldn't get any better. So I hope this is pretty good. $2.29. That's all, everyone. And so, drop in the bucket for fries. So let's give this a shot.
All right. That being said, let's sink our fork in right here. So I keep clearing my throat. Forget it. Let's just eat. Boy, doesn't this look appetizing right here. Wait.
This is good Beatles.
Take care of everything.
I don't really. Well, I don't like to hold any personal bias to the food I review. But I'll be honest, I'm not a cheese fries type of person. So what that gets to me, it's that very sloppy, messy food. And that's just not what I like, but I'm going to focus on how it tastes and not how messy it is, because people buy this for a reason. They know what they're getting themselves into. So I'm going to put that aside.
Oh, boy.
But that's just my honest opinion. This will be, come on, you. This will be our last bite here.
This is some goodness.
Okay, now find the safety deposit box. You found the box? Okay, go in your bag, get out the drill. Don't go too quick, or it's gonna overheat. If you see smoke, ease off. If the drill burns out, this whole thing will take too long. Keep going, we need that box. We need to hurry this up. How you doing with that drill? That drill got another gear? Come on! You got it! Get back to the car! Go, go, go! You didn't come this far to end up in the back of a squad car! I've got my getaway guy waiting for you on Zancudo Bridge. He's got a plan for the cops if you can just get there. Guy's name's Eddie Toe. He's a professional. He'll take care of everything. Hey, come in. This is your getaway guy. Blister tells me you were inbound. Keep driving for the bridge. I got this under control. Okay, we're almost done. We just might do this. You want a lift? Calendar! We have liftoff. Let's go.
Yes!
And over in the corner is a girl all on her own.
Yes! 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 Yes!